Hi. People are gonna die.
Keem is looking.
See me your email on Discord.
I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are gonna.
What's the big deal? They're old anyway, right?
Everybody is free to roam. Look at that Smokey.
With a hottie on his side. Oh, my friend's calling me. Bro! Hey, I'm literally on a live stream right now, but I just wanted to call it that. Yeah, shout out! I do have IRL friends are calling right now, but I will talk to you. I'll call you back when I'm out. All right, bye. All right. Whew. Let me get situated. Sorry, I was a little late. This was the last minute stream. Let me get this background away. It's disorienting me in all the wrong ways. Here we go. All right, we're oriented. We're oriented towards reality, truth, and not scamming people for a fake lawsuit to sue the guy who you drove thousands of miles and filmed yourself harassing for months. There's no lawsuit, sweetie. But I don't know if they don't realize that or if it's just like a cold-blooded scam. But I was in their chat getting banned for saying things they don't like because they've threatened to sue everyone. I doubt this will ever be heard by a lawyer's ears, to be perfectly honest. I doubt that. It's all a money grab, attention grab. So here you go. Here's the attention. But it might not be the attention you like because people see that you are scamming incest gypsies. We know this to be true. So donate at your own risk. I have a feeling this will blow up in their faces in a big way because they did start a GoFundMe for their fake lawsuit. So that's taking it to another level. But we do know that Ben has a shopping habit. So anytime they do get money, he blows it on stuff that breaks and gets lost. That's just how they roll, not into the sense making. Not really big fans of the Making Sense podcast, I see. My nose smudged a little. I did just a real quick get ready with me clown version by myself to get ready for this. Because I still have this jester outfit from Halloween. Do you remember when I was the queen of Halloween on Boyd? So I've got all my little trinkets around. And this is out of season, but that's kind of like very much how a Joker / clown would be. And I want to fit in with the topic we're covering, which is very silly. So what's up, chat? Unfinished Business says $10 says the GoFundMe cancels the account and refunds the donors their money. If they're lucky, that will be the outcome. But this is scammy. It's scammy. They ain't suing nobody. They ain't got no case. If anything, there's a case against them, many cases that could be pulled against them, but they're not worth suing for because nobody takes their words to be attached to truth or meaning anyway, unless they're new or retarded. But Lynx knew better, so maybe she's not retarded. Anyway. Do I even have a lighter? I'm not prepared. Come on, baby. Come on, I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. No lighter. Okay. Feeling lucky in this pocket. Come on. God damn it. Like, this ruins my life to not have a lighter right now. This is life ruining levels of whatever. Let me just I'm just gonna light it on this stove and just come back. So anyway, I was in the chat and saying stuff like, oh, are you going to do this lawsuit after you sue me, Destiny, RTU? They did a whole thing how they're going to sue RTU for not collabing with them when he declined to collab, and they drove to his home city and camped out there for like 9 days to fuck with the guy. And then they said they were going to sue him to pay for the time that they stayed in his city to fuck with him. This is an LOL suit, people. Also, you can't try to sue on someone else's case for them. They are completely delusional. No, they're not even trying to sue on behalf of Lynx. They don't care about that. Ben tried to do the same shit to Lynx. He was creepy as fuck to her. So anything he can say about Keemstar, he should say about his fucking self first, you know? People called them out on it, but the Thorps just swept it up and led into the LOLCOW Live arc. So it got forgotten kind of quick. Keem's been to court a number of times. Also, I myself have, unfortunately, have some lawsuit experience and court experience and lawyer experience. And I have to tell you that this is bullshit. Bullshit. This is bullshit. They're not suing Keemstar. This will never even make it to a lawyer's desk, I assure you. Thank you so much, Triggerman, for the $4.99 dono. Getting the donos started. Yes. Don't forget, you can hit that Cash App at Cookies, Venmo, Cookie Talbot to support this weird thing that I do online called my YouTube channel. Flooded. Yeah, it's been, after the last few weeks of Celebrity Sunday, pulling great numbers, over 200 in chat the last 2 weeks in a row. Beautiful numbers for Ruby. I was worried. I was like, how am I going to sustain this level of interest and drama and things going on? Well, alas, those worries seem to be unfounded. If anything, we have too much to talk about to fit into one Celebrity Sunday. Speaking of, guess who is the confirmed guest? Guess, chat, guess. It's just another scam that their audience keeps falling for. Yeah, I think they actually, if anything, are the ones who are manipulating retarded people to extract attention, resources, money, and clout from them. Lalo's IQ is 88. The boy's 3 points above retarded, and you tried to ruin him for touching your thigh. Also, I love how Grace was like, Keem would never try to sex with me because he knows I will put my foot down. Oh, would you, sweetie? Just like with Lalo when he touched your thigh and you were too timid to tell him to take his hand off. I'm sure to Keemstar you would have been like, no, honey. No, you thought you getting this punani? No. Bitch. I was gonna make a different sound effect, so yes. Ding ding ding. Yes. It is Lynx. Lynx is confirmed to be the guest for the upcoming Celebrity Sunday, this Sunday at 4:20 p.m. Also, happy Good Friday. So far, it's been a good Friday. They say I'm seething in chat. If by seething you mean notifying people that this is an obvious scam and being continually shocked by how low these people go, if that's what seething means, then indeed, yes. But my general mood feels great. What are you, my fucking therapist? That bitch fired me. Much like Ben, I've been fired by mental health professionals for being too cool, too normal, too sexually normal. No, he's stupid enough. He would have tapped that. He wanted to tap that. He wanted to tap Lynx. He wanted to tap Grace. It's very obvious. And that's part of the reason he acted like a scorned ex towards them. Like, he wants a little harem. It's like he is the mirror image of Ben. He wants a little harem of vulnerable young women to manipulate and fuck with for money and clout. Ben doesn't have any moral outrage to Keem. He has admiration to Keem. Look at how they do their whole shows. It's a Keem fucking, like, they idolize the guy. They drove thousands of miles just for the chance to maybe be on lol cow fat camp. Let me see if I can pull up an image of that. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Well, after seeing all these images, I forgot which one I wanted to pull up in the first place, but a little restraining order action on those motherfuckers. Oh, I did a poll too yesterday, and I asked who people thought was manipulating who. Because at points in the call, it sounded like Lynx was like a willing participant, but maybe hesitant. And I'm like, was she baiting him? Was this because she was recording it, so she had some wherewithal? Like, this bitch isn't retarded. Suck my dick. She's not retarded. They just like literally don't understand the world or anything at all and are in a state of perpetual chaos and confusion because of that. Happy Friday. Yep, we're doing another early stream because I felt silenced. So I decided to fire up my own platform and we can all chat together. There's always going to be some like useful idiots. So long as Grace is passably hot, there's going to be someone who wants to throw money at the bitch. Fucking Callum donated $100 twice. Simp. Pussy. Loser. Detected. Nah, I think he would have. I think he likes crazy bitches, and she is that. He has a thing for crazy bitches, and she is that. Also, they're like, it's just so dumb and wouldn't work like on many levels. Like, no matter which step of the legal process you look at, they have nothing. They have nothing. Exactly. There is even if she was, exactly. There's still a huge power imbalance, and maybe she just opportunistically like saw the situation for what it was and decided to win over him when he was trying to take advantage of her when she was extremely vulnerable and intoxicated and broke. Just got ripped off by his employees. I get why people are just kind of like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just go work with Satan because he's going to blow up my life no matter what I do. I get that. No, people would fuck that 100%. People would fuck. Do you think they would still have people watching if they didn't want to? Come on, get real, people. All right, let's. Oops, this isn't the thing I meant to share. Hold on. Because she broke. Didn't you tell? No, I didn't. Just for the record, people, don't believe anything that comes out of Thorp camp, okay? It's all lies. I did not tell Lynx to do sex work. She talked to me when it happened privately, and I like comforted her. But at no point did I encourage her to make money off of it or anything. I said that's completely her choice. If she wants to release the images that were already like out in public to take her power back, I get that. I did it like when the webcam things leaked. I was like, whatever. If anyone wants the name, just fucking ask me, because people were trying to sell it and cut a profit off of like old videos. And I was like, I'll just give it to you for free. Like, fuck that. Got the Red Bull flowing. D, tits is the power imbalance. They've caused me to cheat on every girlfriend. Obviously, men might feel more sympathetic to the man. Women might feel more sympathetic to the woman, because at the end of the day, we're never going to understand each other's like sexual experience or dynamics in a real meaningful way because we are so different. And that's okay. I am empathizing. I can see how, you know, Lynx isn't retarded. She's not a dummy. She's perhaps just playing people. And they fucking I don't encourage any, like, I personally don't think it's good to ever leak private phone calls no matter what, or to like record things like that or leak messages. That's where me and Lynx had an issue in the first place, was because she leaked my private messages where I was just inviting her to be on Celebrity Sunday. But it, like, you know, we didn't know each other. We both had kind of wrong impressions of each other, and we've gotten to know each other more. And I really like the person I've gotten to know, but we're still getting to know each other. And I'm in no place to dictate what she does with her body and her choices. She has a lot closer friends and people in her life than like me and Ava. This is just the Thorps trying to like paint a narrative that makes their enemies look bad no matter what. They don't care what's true. They don't care what's right. Like, we know this, right? So don't be gullible. Keem would never be able to get inside Grace's pants because Ben wouldn't allow it. I think he would happily pass her off to anyone who would take it at this point. He was like, he's always like kind of like pimping her out, like being like, oh, Rich, look, she'll sit on your lap. Like, who knows what they're actually doing? They're liar, incest gypsies and broke and desperate all the time. So it does seem like it's escalating to more and more sexual content. We saw the BDSM session with Tormexer. We saw all the foot stuff she's been doing, all the like manipulation and lying and just being a crazy little bitch. Hashtag relatable, but I think I'm a different flavor. Pimp daddy. We don't know what her disability is for. She's also legally deaf. There's someone can have one issue in one area and then also have other issues, and that could be the reason she's getting it. But she's also her own legal guardian and also the legal caretaker of an older man. She's not retarded like the way the Thorps are making it seem. They will just grab anything that they think makes their enemies look bad and just run with it. They do not care. She even told Keemstar about your IRL meetup. I didn't catch all that, but that's fine. I heard her explaining. I haven't listened to all of every tape, okay, people? This is a live unfolding situation. I was gonna stream yesterday to react to something stupid, and then this shit like popped off and just like me, like I was shocked. I was watching my reaction. I literally was like, blew my mind. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what the incest scam artists are doing. Also, P.S. just for context, they restream my every movement. Anytime I go live to try to hit my views intentionally, they will restream it. It's been going on for so long, I don't care, whatever, take them. But they will try to strike me if I ever restream them. Just putting out this context so people know that. They're probably gonna freak out. They did ban me from their chat for calling it out to be the scam that it is, but what else is new? They ban anyone who's critical from their chat, and then like once they see that there's no one left, they bring them back in. Okay, let's see if we can even find this very poorly named channel. Misunderstood Grace Thorp. The correctly understood, worse than she seems. I'm suing Keemstar because my daddy told me to, and I'm too stupid to get with the program. Get real, bitch.
That's not what we're doing here. Not today. Not in the future.
Like,
We've played the long game and allowed this kind of stuff. But
we played
supporters are welcome, and I believe that no one's going to say that we haven't been incredibly generous with critics. But it's time to rally the troops and sort out the wheat from the chaff.
That's good, Jody. A lot of us did.
Okay.
Exactly. We need to make sure he doesn't get anywhere near that other daughter and turn her into another Grace. Okay. One's enough, man.
And she also said I wasn't officially hired by him. True on both counts. Those are true statements. What do you want me to do?
Here,
that's fine if you
for
say
the people that didn't even
see specific things like
here's
that.
a big announcement.
Thank Lynx
in my other room
for dropping the 3-hour phone call she had with Keemstar like a week ago, in which he admits to getting my channels taken down and demonetized personally under false pretenses. And tortious interference is a legal term.
Tortious interference, people.
Attempting
Is that what it's called when you drive thousands of miles to like crash someone else's event and harass them even after they call the police, and then they respond by saying that Kick should look at your account, and then you got banned for a week? Was there something that made this,
or breaking somebody's contract, somebody's business contract with like between two people, going in between that?
Grace never signed any contracts with Keemstar, by the way.
And lying about one of them in order for the contract to be broken. So I believe I have a solid legal case for that. I have evidence of him admitting to doing this.
Also, by the way, her dad berates her all day and is like, honey, you're not mad at me for abusing you and pimping you out 24/7. Any aggression you show to me, you should really be pointing this at other people in the form of lawsuits. She literally is just his endless little fucking dancing monkey, and she doesn't get it. Like, it's just delusion to the core.
Keemstar has no reason. He has no valid reason for interfering with my business.
Also, I love how they're so like feigning concern over Lynx when Ben Thorp literally said he wanted to anally rape her. And then they tried to cover it up.
Contracts with both.
And then I will say they did apologize because now they're trying to use her as a pawn in one of their games, of course. Anytime they apologize, it's only, you know, it's everything they do is like extremely self-serving and opportunistic. They're just, I've never seen two individuals get this morally decayed before. It's fascinating.
YouTube and Kick. He tries to give reasons in the audio. We'll be going through it. He does not actually have reasons. The one reason he gives for Kick is that he says I was doing illegal stuff in the form of trespassing or onto private property.
Wasn't it just like, I don't know, yesterday that they announced that she's suing her mommy because everything wrong in your life is definitely because of mommy and not your very obviously abusive and incompetent father who's led you to be a full-time internet clown when you could have been something else, could have done something different, but she'll do anything for daddy's approval. Anything. And I fully believe she would kill for him at his call. 100%. They are that deranged. So it's scary, actually. It's scary.
I rode my bike onto a driveway on Kick.
I like to was ride my bike, guys. I like to was like ride my bike like a cute little girl. Like I have pigtails on. Look at my wrinkly little shirt that I left open for my titties. That's where I disagree with you, Ruby. Ben is nuts, but he's entertaining while Grace is unhinged and evil. They're both unhinged, evil, and entertaining. I think Ben's entertaining too. I really do. I actually was, when I met up with them at first, when they were still putting on kind of like a superficial veneer of not being terrible, 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 terrible people, I got along with them great. I found them to be interesting conversationalists. We got along, you know, that's why we hung out a lot during that summer. And we made a lot of content together. That was good content. But a lot of it's wiped from the internet because they'll wipe anything that doesn't serve their like immediate narrative or makes them look bad. And they're constantly misrepresenting me. So it doesn't really look good that I was perfectly kind to them, offered my home to Grace. And they have that whole video of Ben berating me for like 12 hours and coming back the next day to like berate me more on my porch about my social skills. Like I uploaded a short actually of that because someone else posted it. And yeah, they wiped like thousands of hours of streaming.
That was the closest I ever came to private property. That's a gray area. A driveway is considered curtilage. It's not private property necessarily. And it's sort of.
Hey, what's up, Mooncake? I saw you were on a live with Lo. I saw a little bit of that. So that's so cute. Mooncake says, have you heard of the Ken and Barbie case from Canada? Grace reminds me of Carla Homolka. I've not heard of that. Let me look it up real quick. Carla Homolka. Wow, where is she going to go? Carla Oh God, can you do serial killer? Oh, wow. Yeah. From the little bits I'm seeing right here, it's very Thorp coded. Very Thorp coded. People think I'm crazy for saying that, but I really do believe that to be the truth. I think they're actually much more dangerous than people think. I know. Lo, I literally am so fortunate. I found her. Literally, we came across each other on a John Galt Halloween costume contest panel. It was the most random thing ever. And now we have LOL Angels, and she's just a great asset to the YouTube community and brings such awesome energy all the time. We love Lo. Queen Lo. All right, let's see what these...
For me, it's trespassing. That's the one reason he gave for why he tried to get my
Lala's in the chat. Lala's in the chat.
Channels taken down. The other reasons he gave, that's the only you could consider semi-valid reason. The other things he said were that my dad said that LolCal Live was
I'm watching this
down,
behind because
that I was going to take them down through stream sniping them.
For chat that didn't see it, I was watching on and off, and I was in chat, and they kept like banning me. So, but it looks like they unbanned me. I don't think Ben is dangerous. Even if he wanted to do something dangerous, he would just tell Grace to do it and then call her crazy for misunderstanding when she's caught. But that's dangerous. That is dangerous. And also, he's physically abusive. He's been physically abusive on camera. He's just like casually, he just like emits suffering everywhere he goes. He's literally Satan incarnate, and he thinks that's cool, which is kind of weird for a Catholic daddy. But it's also weird for a Catholic daddy to have a romantic and sexual relationship publicly with his daughter and then pimp it out for online clout. That's pretty weird too.
And so that was the other reason why my channels got taken down, which is not a valid reason.
That's why
that is straight up tortious interference. You don't like what I'm saying about you or your business, so you interfere with my contract with YouTube and Kick in order to take my livelihood away.
Didn't like what she was doing. She drove thousands of miles to fuck with him. Your account was taken down for a week and then reinstated. Like, you're going to spend so much more on lawyers for this to get nowhere and be an absolute, you may as well just set money on fire, you dumb whore. You'd get more views that way. Why don't you just get a pile of money, ask your fans to donate, and then just set it on fire? That would go viral. This ain't got legs, baby. This ain't got legs. This ain't got legs, honey. Catholics hate their kids. Also, even if I was against it, Grace would change my mind. So you think it's okay? Do we have to pull up the Ava clip? Oh my God. All right. Let me just make sure you're totally okay with this. Let's just see what you're okay with. I'm just curious, like what your limits are, what, everyone has different limits. You seem to think violence is cool.
Here is a quick bite-sized compilation of Ben Thorp's
I just heard my cash app
go boom. Has uploaded on live stream or made public to the internet. Some of it is old, but lots of it is new and stuff that hasn't been featured in the Shamu documentaries that most people have seen. So I thought I would do a little compilation for anybody who's new. If you're just finding my channel, I direct you to go to the description and click on the links to Shamu's documentaries about these people for more context. And keep in mind, this is only the physical abuse and domestic violence. This is not the emotional abuse, which is the majority of what goes down. But there are a few instances of real violence. And just keep in mind, this is only what happens on camera.
I'm done. You just told, I was Forget it.
That was like a punch in the face. Also, she's bruised eyed half the time she's on, and people act like I'm crazy for noticing.
You're obstructing something that I need to touch. You have to call the police. I want you to call the police. Call them.
I'm sure the lawyers are just tripping over themselves to take on this guy.
Do that again.
Call the police.
You look like you're going to cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of daddy doing something to you, right?
No, that's literally not why.
This next segment will be direct admissions from Ben describing, often in painful, incriminating detail, abuse and or violence.
Okay, so you think that's all good. You like that. Just because, yeah, I get it. Grace went after my dead brother and my mother and family in disgusting, heinous ways. She showed up my house. Dude, I get hating her, but like, you can't, like, it's not okay to physically, sexually, and emotionally abuse your children for money. Like, why is that the hill you want to die on? It seems odd, but yeah, it's all okay because he's funny sometimes, right? He is entertaining, therefore he can do whatever he wants to anyone. That makes sense. To you. And only you, probably. It appears.
Harassment? Like because of what I'm doing now? Saying I'm gonna sue him?
There's a video for jerking him off. They've done a lot of like gross, they've kissed on camera before. And there is one video where they did an overnight stream, and like 7 hours into a total dead silence, she starts jerking him off under the blankets and then stops. Another 4 hours of silence. They go on stream. It's never mentioned. But they said that was a prank, even though they're like totally devastated by the incest rumors. Get real. Show it. I don't know where to, I don't have it uploaded right here. Can someone, it's probably on Ava's Discord. If anyone can proof it, it's on their, it's definitely on their Kiwi Farms page. Look up the Thorp Kiwi Farms. It has everything. All of their sins have been tracked because they're known scam artists, and people don't like that. People don't like known scam artists, wife-beating pedophiles. Yeah, it does attract a certain level of scrutiny, but they've tried to monetize that. How is that allowed on YouTube? Indeed, we've all wondered this. But, you know... Yeah, they are demonetized, though. They did finally get demonetized, so YouTube ain't loving it. But I don't know if they wiped whatever stream that was on, but the clips on Kiwi Farms of her jerking him off under the bed sheets. Yes. Yep.
That's not harassment.
No, of course not.
What would be the harassment?
Wait, let me go to
criticizing him
I think that's
publicly?
right.
I mean, that's completely legal.
Should I just...
So let me rewrite my case, and I'd like to send this to Grok too. We'll see if we can get that percentage up a little bit, and also
thank you so much,
go
Trigger
over
Man.
exactly what he said
$4.99
again.
No, much appreciated.
Just
Trigger
to
Man gets some clips on his
reconfirm
channel
that.
too. Actually, check out his channel.
Let's see here. Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty. He's been.
There was some other
minded.
juicy stuff. I think I'll end the YouTube live stream at about 2 hours and just move to Kick so we can go over that stuff, because there's some other juicy stuff that's just funny to watch. But this is the most important thing right now. So I'm watching this right here just for evidence to get the quotes.
You're going to have to run on a campaign.
A campaign?
A campaign of goodwill for a very long time. It's going to take a long time.
He doesn't like that people are uniting against him, so he's trying to keep them on a string. Like, hey, if we fire you, we might hire you back. He ain't, man.
How long? Like
do your own thing. He doesn't respect when people are pussies that appeased him either. Fucking losers.
Like 2 months, yeah. To be fair, I don't do that much lolcow content anymore. I normally just do paint streams every day.
Yeah, but the interactions with Grace are like fucking
for about 5 nights.
Well, I won't be interacting with her. Like I said, I left stream yesterday because I brought her on.
What? Explain that to me. What's that story?
So they were talking about the Lalo Grace situation, and I left the stream because they had Grace come up, and then they brought that Hormaxer dude up, and I left the stream. I said, I'm not interacting with this, and then I left the stream. The stream ended up getting deleted, but it was on Ava's channel. They had to delete it because Hormaxer said some...
Who the fuck is Ava?
Grace, can I
here?
I should sound like that.
I think she just doesn't want him to go.
Second time, by the way.
True.
It's tough.
She's forgettable, man.
I mean, when she left for 6 months, I forgot she...
Dude. I love how every time I press a Thorp Defender on poof, they go silent. What? I just can't believe this is a TOLO. Like, Keem would not allow that out there. Who's Ava? LOL. I mean, but I was just going to say that stream with the Lala thing, that was on my channel and it's still up, but she is misleading Keem right now, perhaps intentionally, to make it seem like she is more on his side than she actually is. You know. Lots of April birthdays coming up. Yoo-hoo. And thank you so much, Stevie, for the $2. Yo, 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 what is up? We are just catching up with the latest LOL suit. That I'm sure is totally going to get filed. But you know what was filed? You know what they did file? A GoFundMe for their fake lawsuit. Interesting.
Who that hoe? Who that hoe?
Who's Ava?
It's Ava the Hag.
Okay, go ahead.
No, Grace.
AKA the bitch that Ben tries to fuck 24/7. Do you guys understand? These people talk shit about me and Ava and Lynx and Lo constantly. And then 2 seconds later, beg to collab with us. Their butt hurt that we don't want to associate with this trash show anymore, except to fucking criticize it and call out their obvious scams.
Here is a man telling someone he has acknowledged is mentally retarded.
Who is her own legal guardian and who also Ben threatened to anally rape this retarded girl the other day on live stream. It's clipped on Lynx's channel. Go watch. I'm not jumping all over the internet right now.
In order for her to possibly get a job back, in him knowing she's in an extremely vulnerable financial position, and has paid her in the past, that she's going to have to run what he calls a goodwill campaign.
Yeah, Keem is being like creepy as hell in that. Like, he's very obviously trying to manipulate her because he sees her as a threat. He sees all the former employees as threats. He wants to neutralize them and to make them think that they might be able to get some of his money and clout again. That's how he keeps you in his back pocket. Don't fall for it, people. Don't fall for it, people.
Which involves, among other things, clearly slandering other creators and catering her streams to his whims.
They 100% have zero case for anything. Keem engaged in bad behavior with Lynx, and during that, he mentioned like Grace's channel, and they think this is some like smoking hot gun they have that he got them their channel taken down for 1 week. They think that they can prove that he was behind that and that they can take that to a court of law and that they're going to take these idiots seriously. This is just a fantasy they have over and over and over. They talk about suing me, talk about suing Destiny, talk about suing Ava, talk about suing Lynx, talk about suing Keemstar, talk about suing Rich RTU, talk about like literally fucking everyone. It's a joke. It's a joke.
He is saying he needs to control her.
Oh, do you want to know what
speech.
lawyer money they're using? Well, that's where you come in, fans. You guys can just sign up for that GoFundMe linked in the description and just donate. That'll totally go to this like legal case. Not, I don't know, more fucking hotels for these idiots to go parade around in while his kids fucking starve. Fucking absolute deadbeat. He thinks he's
her speech
in court and be like vindicated for all the mean bullies online. It's not happening.
And that's just the beginning.
Of course they want it. They've talked about suing me multiple times.
Crazy.
Oh my God, it was a whole
You're going to tell a mentally retarded girl who you know is mentally retarded, who is economically extremely vulnerable.
I saw that distinction. That's funny.
Who you have employed and given money to in the past. That she needs.
Well, no, because they're going to all get ripped off.
You complete control of her public communications.
Because Ben has a shopping addiction and they're idiots.
That's some crazy work.
It's like constant state of chaos, so he can control her.
It also
God forbid she has a real place to live. That might destabilize the whole
her
thing.
job back with him, which plays into the whole "take your shirt off, I want to see your tits" thing. It's more evidence.
Are you eating that pizza? Can you bring it to me since it's dried up now and you're just going to let it rot there while saying like I didn't actually ruin it, right?
Yep, everyone's just
Your brother
plotting
threw it.
against you, Ben. It's the
Axe,
pizza,
quote,
it's Grace,
accidentally
it's Ruby,
dropped it
it's
on the
Ava,
floor
it's
of the
Lynx, it's
RV
Keemstar. We're gonna get ya.
for me to find and go, what the fuck? We picked it up, put it in here. You didn't cover it or refrigerate it properly, and now it's like desert pizza.
Okay.
Well, I get it. I'm the N-word, but not for long.
No, yeah, I think this is the long game. I mean, I don't personally use that term as an insult, but yeah, Ben, you're a deadbeat. He thinks he's going to get vindicated in a court of law. That's his ultimate fantasy. He really believes this to be true. Look at how they live. They are living a full-time delusion, and it's out of control, but they think that's okay as long as these idiot incest simps keep giving money in the hopes that Grace will like drip on them like Lalo. Ugh.
On the floor again.
This wasn't, I mean, even when you wrapped it up, it wasn't like airproof, airtight.
Is there another piece on the floor right now?
Yeah, I'm going to go grab that. I'll have that.
Dude, they ate the pizza.
Thank you.
Listen to this. They ate. Do you guys remember when after they did their whole spree of showing up at my house, showing up at Rich's house, showing up at Fat Camp, some random person showed up at their motel room with a gun. The gun was in the car, but still scary as fuck, sketchy as fuck. He went there for a confrontation. He went right up to their motel room and with a pizza. He came with a pizza that said Shit Show, the name of his like channel, Shit Show spelled with a Y. They ate that pizza that some troll dropped off as if his nuts were not wiped all over that thing. Are you kidding? Shout out, Beard Mania. Here's the money that won't go to Ben. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe for a shopping spree at Best Buy. Because I deserve it. He kept telling her, Gracie, you've done a great job. You deserve it. Go get that new Apple Watch and not an apartment or car or anything that's going to really help you sustain a normal like standard of life in which you'll then realize that you don't need me. No. I just don't know how she keeps falling for this. Love does crazy things to you. She acts like any other young woman in an abusive relationship. She'll justify it to the ends of the earth. It is what it is. It's just bizarre. It's her bio dad, but... Where's Lo? Hey! What's up, baby girl?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Dude, yeah, they literally, right before the divorce started going through for these people, Ben took all the family's money and put it in Grace's name, and they blew it living in fucking motels and buying random shit at Best Buy that they lose and break. While Courtney was supporting 5 children on her own, getting totally bamboozled by this absolute piece of shit. And guess what? Just recently, Courtney went to go try to find some of those assets, including gold coins that were worth thousands of dollars. But on stream, Ben and Grace had pawned those coins. They sold it on eBay. The listing, there's pictures out there. The proof is everywhere. They fucked her over in every way imaginable. And Grace is just merely a weapon in Ben's game with Courtney. And he's getting sick of Grace too. He's talking about how he missed Courtney the other day when they're not talking about suing her for being a bad mom.
Like Thorp detractor people.
Okay. So what does Grace even stream now?
She got misunderstood and kicked back, so.
Oh, she got kicked back.
Yeah, as of.
But the thing with Grace is she was 15 when he started having sex with her, dude.
All right, that's the first thing I'm gonna add.
Come on. There's a power melon who's your dad, but we get it. You
actually, I'll make a
like hitting and fucking kids. We get it. Message
absolutely. Let's fucking go. Seriously.
Hit him and fuck him. We get it, buddy. We get it. Hit
quotes
the kids
and then.
That's your view.
Meaning. Okay. So
no, it's like a beautiful day. I don't want to be online too long, so.
Okay, that's a quote. Keemstar had full knowledge of my contract with.
Yeah, she's still. You can be both abused and an abuser. Like That's the sad reality of almost every situation, is that the abuser was once
and
also
was
the abused
aware
person. Yes.
that my contract with them had been terminated.
Yeah, as of
I'm doing pretty good. I woke up and I was like in the Thorp chat telling everyone that they're doing another scam and they banned me, so I made a live stream.
Okay.
I felt silenced. But I don't know how long
Did she
it
get
covered
the
because it's exhausting.
YouTube channel Misunderstood?
It's not scripted
Back.
time. What does that even mean when people say that? Like, what do you mean? Do you think that Grace is looking at lines right now? Like, what do you mean?
Implication, yeah, that's the exact word I was thinking of.
Quotes. Oh, she got kickback.
Implication. Keemstar had full knowledge of my contract with Kick and was aware that my contract with them had been terminated.
Quotes. Did she get the YouTube channel back?
Keemstar's actual thoughts.
This is not what? Like, yo, that's what's up. We got 100 in chat. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. We got a Venmo, people. Ruby going at Voldemort. Dude, also fuck Keemstar for this whole... Do you know why? Do you know why I was banned from the LOLCOW Live Discord the most recent and most permanent time? It's because I had Lynx on Celebrity Sunday. Poof! Kicked out. Oh! Interesting. He's wanking into this bitch the whole fucking time. Wow. Hypocrisy much. Give money. Yes. Dude, it's script like... Oh my god. You can't write... Oh my god, I just can't. They're not that talented, guys. Stop.
Keemstar had full knowledge of my contract with YouTube for one channel, Misunderstood.
Who did I be
and was
freaky
aware
with?
that
Elaborate.
my contract with them had been terminated.
A document like this,
Mm-hmm.
you should definitely put the time and other things.
Wait, but
yeah, timestamp.
They do
Yes,
not.
yes.
They do not. She was just mistaken or lying to Keemstar.
What do you?
They do not have monetization on. You cannot. There's no memberships. There's no way to hit a donation. Both, they're still fully demonetized on YouTube for at least another few months until they can reapply. And it's, it's up to YouTube if they decide that they're worthy of having be monetized. But let me see these other chats real quick. What's the evidence of Thorp's pawning the gold coins? Well, they live streamed the whole thing. The videos are up on Naptown. Actually, maybe I could just pull that up real quick. Switch it up. Naptown Thorp. I think it's like during their summer thing. It's the video I'm in. It's on Naptown. Also, for the people who don't know, right, here we go. Hold on. Here's the coin.
The bathroom door was blocking the main door.
Is that my fault?
No, I just think it's the weight of the bathroom door.
They tried to give the other one an OPC, or maybe they still have it.
Swing back.
But either way, they're fucking liar scammers. Scammed their own
watching
family.
myself from the side, and I look like a man. My profile looks like a man. For my dad's safety, I will be.
That's the coin being listed. What else did I want to just do real quick? Not anti-ThorpCon. But Neptune has some crazy, funny edits. Black Eye, here we go.
And remove both eyeballs.
Here's me supporting.
They both say they care about me.
Trying to
They
get
both
her
say they
to,
care about me.
men. Just because people
They both say they care. No, you're not allowed on stream. No.
You're not allowed on the stream. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. I need to talk to Ruby. I need to think about this by myself.
Sorry, but we'll reconvene and talk before.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. It's so stupid.
That's what happens when Grace tries to think about her own interest.
Get off the I have to work through this. I have to work through this.
Ben, you do ask for the space, and I think you should respect if she wants it. And we will.
I can't get him off the StreamYard. I can't tell him to get off the StreamYard.
Yep. You can.
This sucks.
Yep.
This is so stupid.
And Ben,
how
made sure
long
that
can
didn't
you
happen.
just sit there like a couple of fucking retards just staring and saying stupid things? I can't believe anyone. All of you people should hear yourselves. This is the worst. I think this is the worst stream ever made. It sucks so much.
It's hard to think about these things.
It's not about the
I don't
stream.
care.
This is about it being dictated by Ben. She even said she could hear his thoughts in her head. She tried to write out a thing. I still have it on paper somewhere. It says like things I want blank. She doesn't fucking know because all she wants is what Ben wants. Thank you so much, Stevie. They sold an old WW1 World War I era WW1 World War era gold coin. Those things aren't cheap. What a waste. Also, I did get a Venmo. Holy shit. I'm so distractible. But we love the ka-chang. Oh my God. Whoa. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Okay, well, first $50 donation from Kevin. He said, beyond the garden wall, I thought Dax, I saw a fairy peak from Moonstar. Oh, Aaron on it. It's gingerbread time. You must want to pay for this crime. Thank you for the $50. I'm a little confused by that, but. And then we got a $60 fucking donation from Psycho Man fucking United. Shopping spree for Ruby at Best Buy? Maybe. LOL. Thorps are out of their minds. Have a good day. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we're talking about. Anyway, so as you see here, a lot of people who are new don't realize that I was a friend to Grace. I tried to help her. And their repayment was attacking me, harassing me, mocking in extreme detail how my brother passed away, coming to my city and saying that they were going to facilitate me dying like the way my brother died in jail. Disgusting. And they constantly say he was suicidal. He wasn't. My brother was schizophrenic and in an extreme position. Like, this is all documented, and there's a reason why we won that lawsuit. Something these folks ain't never going to experience, I assure you. But maybe we will have a Thorp-esque shopping spree.
Throw me in jail for the rest of your life. I don't care. Like, whatever. Go to the police. I don't give a shit.
That's interesting how he's always so worried about Grace going to the police. Interesting. That's where his mind always goes. It's almost as if he's a fucking criminal.
Like,
go to the police.
This sucks so much. I hate it. God, I'm ashamed that you're my daughter. I thought actually
cool and bizarre.
You're just a fucking loser all the way down to the core. Just I never want to see you again. It sucks so much.
Fine, then go away.
So bad.
Go away.
Why would anyone want to see this crap?
Then go.
I'm
it's
going
hard.
To go to jail. It's better than this. I can't take it anymore.
That's insane. Better than you feel like you're being tortured because we're streaming?
Then don't watch it. Then don't watch it. You're not doing this. I'm gonna go to jail. No, none of the bullshit. None of the bullshit. You're not gonna go to jail. You're not doing either of this stuff. You and Mom are gonna figure this out and end this in my life. That's what you two are gonna do. You can come back up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Well,
you guys are going
to. I just, as a streamer, if I was watching the stream, my advice to you would be to please do something else with your life. It's the worst.
Well, it seems to like it. 192 viewers.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
Okay, fine.
Ben, why do we have so many viewers?
Congratulations!
Then?
After 2 years
and also, why the fuck
and $500,000. Okay, yeah. Let's not see that negatively. It sucks, and there's no wonder it sucks. You suck. You
No, she
actually
doesn't.
deep down.
Yes, she does. I
just
was wrong
are
about that.
the worst.
Retract.
You suck.
You can complain all you
You
want.
should
You can
just go get a
you can
job
complain.
at Taco Bell.
You can complain
I
all
completely
you can
agree.
You're
complain.
acting
You can
mentally ill.
I
complain.
totally made a mistake. You could just fucking sit there for hours.
You can
acting like a
complain.
butt fuck.
You can complain all you want
I
about my
don't
streaming.
care.
I don't care. You are going to figure something out with mom, and you're going to end this. You're going to end the divorce thing. It's going to end.
I think they just are who
Oh
they are.
yeah,
and
I'll
they're
give her a
gonna be
call,
mentally ill,
Grace. Yeah,
I think.
perfect. I'll give her a call.
Not like
I'll
that.
get her on the horn.
Not like that.
I'll talk about the thing that I
believe your
can't
brother's
talk about.
testimony. You
I
should
got
probably
lots of
look into it,
options.
dude.
It's me that's not communicative. Thanks a lot, you
I'm not
fucking
saying-
piece of filth. Die.
God, you
so
can go now.
insane.
Now leave.
That
It's
was
not
insane.
that you're not communicative. You are communicative with me, but I know you're listening. You're going to have to make some compromises with mom, and she's going to have to make some compromises with you. And this is going to be out of my life. Both of you. It's going to be out of my life. I don't care if I have to stream 24/7. This is going to be out.
Nope, he was sober.
Why did you remove me?
And then he took us like off the stream.
Sorry about that. A bunch of fucking static zebras would be better content.
Almost
Like I don't know
200
how any of these
viewers.
people have not like pulled
200 viewers
the
for the-
fucking every follicle of hair out of their scalps and taken a spoon and removed both of eyeballs. It's horrendous.
eyeballs.
It's so bad. It never gets anywhere. You're just like a couple of retards sitting there who have complaining all day about
You're
having to take a
making
shit.
us
And you sit on
lose
the
people.
toilet
Oh my
and you go
God.
like, actually, it's not coming out. It sucks. How? Why are you two alive? I don't understand it.
You're not really responding to what I'm saying.
Yeah, his whole family, everyone agrees.
You can hate my
He's
stream.
crazy.
Oh, I need to become more communicative. Thanks, Grace. Thanks for the tip. I need to communicate more. Thank you. Great advice. Thank you. You're right. I've been clammed up. I've been not wanting to talk. Oh, yeah. That's me.
not what I'm saying.
That's me. I went through fucking
This was
BDSM
like a week
with that
after, I think, the black eye.
maniac
I'm not
psychopath
positive, but
just
it
just
putting
because
makeup
she
on
said
it.
like, oh, maybe it'll calm me down. Oh yeah, she's a great
That's
lady.
not-
Actually,
And,
I'm
like,
not
don't
not
make
saying
any
she's a
mistakes
great
about it.
lady.
She's terrific. She's not a criminal. She's terrific. You're right, babe. Love it. Go find another place to live. I want nothing to do with any of all of you for the rest of my life. Bye now. Enjoy sucking a dick on YouTube. Keep rocking it. Maybe you'll get 195. And like you made $20 in 5 hours. Oh, but I'm gonna go all night long. I'm a true nigga. Well, actually 6 hours. And then me and Roopster over here are gonna like make sure we take care of ourselves. Fuck you, die.
Better than
Bye.
you, bitch. Better than you, bitch. Look where you are now, fool. Still in a fucking hotel with your incest daughter, bitch. Could have gotten out, Grace.
No, I don't want to talk to you morons. I want to talk to
Would
this.
have been different. We could have had a different ending to that story, but alas, she doubled down. Let's see what's going on with the lawsuit. I am suing Keemstar.
Had a huge corporation reach out to me.
It's a psychotic.
Say something like that's kind of like pro forma, like you're
Dude, if you guys haven't seen, they do these crazy whiteboard things where they're like, she'll draw like a little girl and then draw like heart, mind, will. Daddy, why don't you just take all the emotion and thought and I'll be the will? That works. OmniFocus. They're psychotic. They're psychotic. I tried really hard to help both of them, honestly. And they repay me by being absolutely evil to me and my family and showing up my house and job.
And then a minute later go like, hold up.
So what does it say? Lynx, she got both her channels back. Threat implying intent to interfere with my content. Like, no, this is never gonna stand in a court of law. This is comical. Keem, all I said is I shot a text. I'm like, hey, this person is planning on like going to a private property and doing all this crazy shit. That's literally all I said. That's the smoking gun. Is that he told someone in power that you guys were showing up at his camp to fuck with him? That's your smoking gun, you actual like very mentally ill people.
We're working on it, and then boom, totally
their
reversing
souls.
themselves. That is personal intervention on our behalf.
Keem is terrible. Ben is terrible. Yes, that is the reality that we are in.
Left and right.
I think if someone can sue Keem, go
They got
right
what?
ahead. He sucks. He needs accountability, but it ain't gonna be the
And
Thorps.
they got dinged left and right. I would assume he means reported or whatever, flagged.
True. There's other people complaining too because they should not be on the internet.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go shopping.
What other gossip? What else is going on?
Wait. The ding left and right doesn't matter. Lynx said they should not be on the internet. He said, mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I just missed that. Yes. $51.30. Hold on.
Well, yeah, because they want people to believe whatever's convenient for them in that moment to believe, which they're often inaccurately assessing because they are completely unable to register any meaningful social or emotional information from other human beings. They lack in that area. They think they're actually doing something here. Like they're just stuck in this weird loop, like of just doing this shit over and over and over and over.
51.30. Lynx. Okay. What
They've
did she
done
say
things
here?
like this. Why we're suing Ruby? Why we're suing Rich? Why we're suing blah? Like
51.33.
Should not be on the internet.
Okay. Lynx. They should.
That's what a lot of
should
people are
not
saying.
be on the internet.
And the implication
I
here
believe
is
in
that
redemption for all, but it would have to be a big change, man. Big change.
the defendant, I think you should call him the defendant. The defendant
Keem bad, Ben bad, Grace bad,
agrees
Lynx not bad, but more of a victim to Keem
with
of
Lynx
Keem,
that
from Keem than any Thorp experience for sure. Bro,
it
and
is
they say
morally
I'm
right
envious
to
of
try
their
to take
position.
these-
Like I want to
to-
live in a
to take
shitmobile
action
fucking
against these
daddy.
people.
It's Delulu.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll actually deplatform them.
I don't know about morally right. Just
Yeah.
Right.
So is this going to be connected to their lawsuit of mommy, or is this going to be like a separate thing, or are they just going to do one big lawsuit where they just name all the big internet meanies who are the reason why their lives are so fucked up? They should be suing themselves for damages.
I don't know if it's
Should. The word should.
Yeah, are you
Not be on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Team could sue them for something actually. Like they're just begging.
They do not meet the moral standards.
These idiots have no
They do
idea
not
what
meet
they're
the
doing.
Moral standards.
Like they
of
live in a car. They don't have
exercising our
lawyers.
First Amendment rights.
No lawyer wants to work with Ben. Are you kidding me?
Which, you know what those standards are? Which implies that we're engaging in criminal activity.
Right. That's true. Careful. You're on camera. Okay. Sorry, I just get nervous about that.
Yeah, it usually takes a while for people to fully understand the Thorpe situation. It took me quite a while because I didn't want to believe that Grace was complicit to the degree that she was. And who knows what's true. She's, at the end of the day, I believe that she was groomed and brainwashed to Ben into being this person that she is. Whether or not there's any hope to get her, whoever she was before that, back, I don't know. It's very sad. I feel bad for the whole family. Seriously, like, plus they attach all this to the real name. They really couldn't comprehend why I used an alias. It's called not being fully retarded, you idiots. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, "What? I thought you guys just wanted to support me."
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said
Because
yeah. You couldn't hear me.
Money.
Yes.
What? Lawsuit? What? GoFundMe? Who? Yeah, it's not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah, I didn't really hear them talk too much about what they were paying out in taxes this year. I'm curious.
Exactly.
Our First Amendment.
They say they're making $100,000 a year. That's a pretty penny in taxes, but
Completely.
that's actually not true. They're brokies. They probably don't even know shit because they're so broke.
Got it. All right. Next one. Yes, Mackenzie,
Yeah,
I saw what you
seriously,
said.
I know. Actually,
yeah.
that would be, if we're looking at maximum content, maximum LOLs from this LOL suit, then the counter suit would be hilarious because they actually went above and beyond and drove thousands of miles to fuck with him, fuck with every person in his life after like and refusing to leave even after the police were called multiple times. Like, if anyone has a case, it's Keemstar, but fuck Keemstar.
Yes, I can get auto transcripts. This already has.
This was a quote from Grace because they had like a bunch of people donated for them to go harass Keemstar because he's like massively hated. So they're like, yes, take that, Eva and Ruby. I'm rich now. I make $100K a year. That's what doctors say. That's like what doctors make. They said I wouldn't make it, but I made it. Look and laugh, bitches. Look and laugh, bitches. I've been made it.
I'm just getting the most important parts. There may be more stuff in here that I don't know about, but these are the most important parts. So that was number 1. And then number 2 is this one.
True.
Let me turn it up.
I don't think they really want the law sniffing around their business. In actuality, these people are full-time criminals on the internet. They're gypsies and scam artists. They live in the gray area of the law and YouTube. That's why they're demonetized.
Because Grace is going to stream
Oh,
stuff.
let me go back.
That was insane.
Really don't hate me that much if you didn't go after me.
I don't know what the fuck they
Yesterday,
think,
they
but it
pulled
doesn't
her
make
off
sense
and
and
I
it's
left
not
the
connected to
stream.
reality.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Imagine you and your grandpa. Like, oh my God. Like, exactly.
No.
What the?
It's after this. Hold on.
Yeah, it's what Trip told. Like, they do this constantly. They're liars. They're lying like Lalo. Thank you, Titus. $10 dono. Boom. Titus. Making it rain. My favorite sugar mama. Her streams prove she was stalking and harassing Keem. She'll be laughed out of court and made to pay Keem's legal fees. I 100% agree. If this ever makes it to a court, which I don't think it will ultimately cost them more money and will fuck them over in a way that isn't even worth it for whatever 50 plus more viewers they got for doing this stunt.
The second time she got away with it.
Yeah, because her fucking channels and shit all got banned.
Yeah. Did you have something to do with that?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty obvious.
Good girl, Lynx. Good girl.
Fuck yeah, Lynx. That's my
Exactly.
bitch right there. That's my bitch right there. You can say whatever the hell you want about me. I didn't pay you, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Let's go, Lynx.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Lynx, stop.
Digging her own graves every
What a-
day,
what
and
a-
Ben
what a
makes her
girl's
do it for him.
We love
He
Lynx
just
in
sits
this
back and
house.
laughs as he gets the attention and money.
Haha, suffocate.
Little permanent daughter-wife slave.
Because
Royce.
her fucking channels and shit all got.
Okay, 34. Her channels and shit all got.
I mean, they're trying to
Okay,
monetize
I'll
some
just do
failure
dot, dot,
jokes
dot.
clowns
This doesn't matter
online, and
before that.
I guess there is a market for that. Like, to tap
Keem
into
says this. All got banned. Okay.
Yeah. Did you have something to do with that?
Lynx. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you have something to do with that?
Woo, thank you so much. Another $10
Keemstar.
dono from Sugar Mama Titus. It's never going to court, but let's play along with the fantasy of the Thorps suing their way into wealth. I mean, they would get countersued into oblivion. They've done, like, Keem was awful to them, but if they can do one thing, it's out awful anyone. Like, so I don't know.
Yes.
Yes. Grace should be thanking Lynx. She would have no idea about any of this if Lynx didn't post the entire call. I did. She said to me, "I'm
Right?
glad I
That's
asked
more-
him about
that would be
She
more
DM'd me,
like,
and I said, "I
there are
really
people
appreciate
just
it."
like scamming
sincerely.
people. It's so like all they do is just plot all day instead of work. They're all just plotting to
Guilty.
fuck with people.
Guilty. That's earlier, I guess. We'll put that at the top of the table.
Their entire worldview is best consumer networks.
So you really
Yeah,
you
Delulu. He
really
also thinks
don't
he's a
hate me that
prophet.
much if you didn't go after me.
And Grace does too. She's totally Delulu.
No, I wouldn't. Unless you did something like crazy.
I appreciate
like,
that.
Here's the thing. What she did was like way across the line.
Yeah.
Like doxing us and doing all that shit. Like that was insane.
Okay, so that's his claim for why he did it.
Right,
Not, I didn't do any of that. Okay, so.
Well, actually, he doesn't really offer much. He just stops.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
And we didn't dox. You didn't dox him.
Mm-mm.
And he had doxed himself.
Mm-hmm. His own
Easily
employees.
provable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
All right, I made a poll. I'm going to drop in the chat.
Her channels and shit all got banned. Yeah, did you have something to do with that? Yes. Okay, so.
Yeah, they're trying to do the cult thing, but Ben isn't charismatic enough to make it pop off, and he can't contain his insanity long enough. I was the closest they ever had to having a third cult member, truly. And that blew up fairly quickly. And I tried to get Grace out with me, and alas, I think she would rather die than leave her dad. I really do. I just don't see it for her. I don't see her being strong enough to make that decision, unfortunately. She's not strong enough to be an adult and go move out and be a person. She's just going to suck her dad's dick forever, and it's really sad.
Direct admission of involvement in...
Yeah, Ben said he wanted to anally rape her. So I love the moral F story.
Direct admission of...
It's not really an angle that works for them, considering they're known for being the worst people on the internet.
With my contracts with YouTube and Kick. I don't know what else to say. Direct admission. And I think we should
Ryler has just gifted 2 subs.
Ryler gifted 2 subs on Kick. Thank you very much, Ryler. What's up, Dr. Computer Shop? I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. So what he says here, I think, should also be included.
If I'd succumb to it, they wanted me to like go off all my meds and relapse. Like they were just wanted me to be, you know, they were just pushing me and making me a worse person just by being in proximity to them, honestly. You know, in the same way that being near low makes me a better person. You are who you surround yourself with, you know, in a lot of ways. And these aren't really the best people to surround yourself with, unfortunately. The troll would be to encourage them to sue. Lynx testimony. Who does Lynx hate more, Keem or the Thorps? I don't know at this point, honestly. I don't fucking know.
Time, but not the second time. She paid me the first time just.
Yes.
So you really.
Okay, so 3409. I think this is important. I'm not sure exactly.
All right, so far
3409.
We have. Will this lawsuit ever be heard by a lawyer? No, says 88% of people. Let me make another poll. What was the other question? Chat. Have you tried Kratom? That's what I've got. Yeah, I'm planning on using Kratom again. Once I'm going down a taper, and then once I get to like 1 milligram of methadone, I'm gonna take Kratom for that week, and then boom. I cannot wait to be off the shit, the liquid handcuffs. Even though, because I drug test clean, contrary to things that the Thorps say, I get monthly take-home bottles because I've been such a good girl at the clinic. So enough with the fake news that I'm crazy. Sexy cool, because that's the only true news in this world.
Lynx says, so you really...
Oh, how long until that's coming? Yeah, okay.
So you really don't hate me that much if you didn't go after me. Okay, implying that the reason he took me down was for hatred. Not for some TOS thing. He goes,
No, I wouldn't. Unless you do something like crazy.
No, I wouldn't unless you do something like crazy.
That's not really relevant.
Okay. Just thought I'd include it. Just
all right, I just made another poll.
Okay. Okay, 3422 is the next important one. 3422.
On the doxing, you should get notes for that.
Get removed for being a scam because they're not actually. Well, first off, they don't have a case. They have not talked to any lawyers. They're like raising money probably to pay for a lawyer consultation which would say no, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I think it would be actually a better investment, dead ass, to just take the donos and light them on fire. I think that would be more interesting. I think you would get more attention for that. But this lawsuit thing is totally played out and it ain't going nowhere. But let's see what the poll says. I said, how long until the Thorps GoFundMe is removed? And for the options, we said 1 day, a couple days, or a week. So far, the people are pretty equally divided.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And,
I don't know.
Also proof that whatever he would call doxing.
Our lawyers are, well, I don't want to get into my own business, but
okay.
They get a pretty penny. Lawyers are expensive. I don't know if they'll do free consultations for this kind of
Here's the
already like a reach.
Here's the thing. What she did
was like way across the line.
Yeah.
Was like way
I'm not reporting
across
shit.
the line.
But I mean, they are scam artists. We know this to be true. They do it over and over and over and over. Are you new? Or is that a Ben alt?
Like doxing us and doing all kinds.
I just pocket modded him. Oopsie.
Way across the line.
Yeah.
Like doxing us and doing all that shit.
And doing all that shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah. I
pretty
forgot.
big.
Here's another part of the delusion. Grace has unironically told me that she thinks that she is legally competent to she thinks that she's able to represent her and her father in court cases. How's that going with the family court? Aren't you guys bitching about that 24/7? Didn't your own dad say you should be studying law better, Gracie?
Egg.
Be his lawyer. It's not enough to be his full-time clown and sex toy and money maker. You've got to be his lawyer too, dummy.
I mean, you should add separately, of course, like there's like our footage of the police interaction.
I know Keem will probably be promoting this himself because it's going to blow up in their face.
Claim that he lied that we were honking our horn. But that's
that would be a different case, but yeah.
A different case. Oh yeah, the horn honking.
Different document.
lies.
Sorry.
That's definitely going to be a different case. Yeah, they're going to get them for lying about them honking the horn, which they did lie about the horn honking, but they did drive thousands of miles to stalk and harass Keemstar and his employees.
Get police report of Keem lying to cops about honking.
ThorpCon. I was the only person who showed up for ThorpCon.
Or FOIA call. Oh, you mean just literally the clip of him lying? Oh, and showing that we weren't honking the horn. I get what you're saying. Get clip of driving around, not honking horn. Police saying Keem said honking horn.
Exactly.
Okay.
I know they can't even shower.
For
They're not even competent
interference.
to wipe their own asses. These people barely know how to live. And that's coming from someone who barely knows how to live, but somehow surpasses them in every quantifiable way.
Defendant
Rough.
gives reason for interference with my contracts. Doxing.
No, I think she was actually being serious. I think that, yeah, sometimes I enjoyed their insights too, because they're crazy. And it's interesting to hear what crazy people say. But at the same time, they are socially perceptive in some ways that they can make funny commentary. But they just lack that same perception when it comes to themselves and each other. But for other people, they're able to, they can articulate certain things in an interesting way, but there's no attachment to truth or morality or anything there. It's just all like a power struggle.
Assuming he meant.
As it says, Keem's counter for quote doing shit.
Assuming
they're Dunning Kruger to the max,
of
they had to look up what that means, even though they're supposed to debate bros.
They were renting at the time that the Kick channel.
I can't.
Was
I need to go walk. I need to go outside. Maybe I'll take you guys with me because I can do that. I just can't. It's a beautiful day, and I just literally can't. go all the way. I'm just gonna move to the StreamYard on my phone and take you guys for a walk because I can't. We get the gist. They're liars. They're scammers. They're incest. Oh my god. We get it. Breaking news. So it's pretty nice now. I don't know if I need a full-on jacket or if I need to be dressed like a clown for this, but oh my god, I just can't. Fucking over it. This is a jacket. I don't care. Just to go for a walk. It's a beautiful day. Can't. I'll take you with me. Weed pen, check. Lighter, check. I wouldn't try to end someone's income, not you, not Ruby, nor the Thorps. Are they relying on the GoFundMe for income or is it to fund a fake lawsuit? I'm not sure. Maybe they should be clear about that. I don't know. Maybe that's the whole fucking point. Let's go all the way. I have to go to the bathroom. Should I bring the camera in with me and just stare at you guys while I piss? That would be kind of on brand, right? Oh, wait, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a cam girl anymore. Okay, glasses, keys, myself, cigarettes, lighter, phone. All right, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Don't listen to it. Don't hear it. Just listen to this. I'll be right back. I just had to like fully remove this entire shit. That was so much. That was so intense. Like I had to literally take off the whole thing to go to the bathroom. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Don't stop. Yeah, let's go all the way out of this fucking house. I can't take it anymore. StreamYard. I'm convinced Ruby's a vampire. Don't get copyright struck. Luckily, I've noticed that like if it's in the midst of a video, most of the time, if there's a copyright, it just goes straight to that artist. And I don't rely on like ad revenue really. So Grace acting like a high school dropout. So I thought she was like a junior, like pre-high school dropout, like Ruby. We're both feral. Okay? We're both feral. Let me add myself to this. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Enter studio. Let's go all the way. Tit, 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 tit. Okay, let me get out of here. Why is it echoing still? I literally thought I turned the audio off. Whatever. Let's just move away from the sound. We are transferred over. We are mobile, folks. We are mobile. It's a phone stream, yet I can add people. All right. Keys, cigarettes, lighter. Also, I have to, don't forget the phone call. I have to make it in a little bit. Shut up, bitch. We get it. Message received. Shut the fuck up. We get it. Oh my god. You. Yeah. Oh my god. Shut up. All right, let's get out this bitch. Well, I'm still young, skinny, and rich. You know what I mean? What a day. Seems like it's really nice out. All right, keys, yes. Lighter, yes. All right, let's go get some like iced coffee or something. Ooh, with money, which I need to bring with me. Oh wait, haha, I don't because I'm rich through my phone. Because I'm gonna have to be popping my phone up and down. Shit, where did I have my money? Fuck! Out of this. All right, whatever. I can pop my phone if I need to. No, let me just grab my wallet. Sorry if you're new. This is the leaving the house ritual where I don't know where anything is. It's what I'm doing. Always chaos. What did I come back for? I don't even remember now. See, it's all just okay. Let's just do that all day. What did I need? Money? Wallet? Where is it? Whatever. I don't care. Wait, I just don't want to. It's just on StreamYard. It's like a tab. I'm so afraid to like fuck up a tab on my StreamYard. And I have like a $50 bill. It's like floating around. Oh, it's right here. Oh, she rich. Yeah, I'm gonna take my broken $20 bill. They better take it. Put it in my pocket. Ooh, I'll put it in my cigarettes. Yes, that makes sense. Let me switch to 5G. Sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm gonna catch up on them in 1 minute. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's button this shirt up all the way. Let's go into the beautiful New Haven downtown. It's enough of laughing at the other clowns. Let's go frolic upside. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful out. Oh, also, speaking of weird, so the other day I was like just walking out of my house and on right in the middle of my like walkway is a piece of paper that had all my notes for it for lol cow queens. Let me put this vertical so I can actually see the chat for a second. All right. Hey, what's up, fucking Wookie? Parts of the Thorp GoFundMe could be argued to be inaccurate, misleading. Keemstar might report it on that basis. Yeah, they're like, but the thing is, when you make your content solely around combusting your life, like it's no matter what, you're combusting your life. So I guess that draws eyes. It's just it's a game you can't just play forever, you know. I don't know, or maybe you can. We'll find out. I don't know. I don't fucking know. GoFundMe. For GoFundMe, I can't really see this on my tiny broken phone. Contains anything inaccurate or misleading, and it can be removed for 2S violations. Interesting. Okay. Everything the Thorps do is sus and grifting based. True. It's unfortunate. They are like entertaining, but they're just so mentally ill and unable to self-reflect. That they just keep finding themselves this chaos, and like Ben orchestrates the chaos because if Grace had the tools to stabilize and get treatment for her mental illness, she would obviously leave the horrible situation she's been stuck in for 6 years. You know, I don't think it went out the way that she was planning. She thought that they were gonna swindle the family and be these millionaire YouTube celebrities. But alas, you live in a car and you're fantasizing about suing other people. That's never gonna happen. And it's only gonna work maybe a counter sue. Either way, they're like, look, we will get clout by the country. Like, because they don't care about long-term consequences, because Ben already blew up his life. But he doesn't give a fuck about Grace. He's blowing up her life over and over, just making horrible long-term decisions that she will suffer from for the rest of her life. She's worried about coming out like Ruby. That is the best case scenario, honey. That is the best case scenario for you, honey. People in the LC will probably report it, even if Keemstar doesn't. I mean, probably. It is kind of like a scam. As far as I know, they haven't taken any steps towards making a lawsuit, and they have no case. Get real. Oops, I'm not trying to share my referral. Like, oh my God, I did not mean to do that. It's so annoying. Let me see what else in the comments, because I missed him for a while. LOL, Polly, it's such a vibe. Polly is a vibe. How about that? How about that? Polly's a vibe. Mr. Deadman called them gypsies. It's so true. Yep, they are incest gypsies. That's what they are known for, and that's what they keep quadrupling down on over and over. Like, they're just, that's what they do. So they like it. If your future depends on who you can screw over and sue next, then you have no life and your life sucks. True. They could have gone pretty far if they weren't so, like, obsessively self-destructive, malicious, and stupid. But they've had chance after chance after chance after chance, and they refuse to take it seriously. Ooh, let's go shopping because we're rich now. I hope they take my $20 bill and are freaked out that I'm just like a clown right now. But whatever. I do look kind of like a mess right now. Wonder how Grace's FBI complaint is going. Oh yeah. And then she literally just announced yesterday that she was suing her mommy, and that didn't give them enough attention and money, so now they're upping the antics to trying to latch on to like Lynx's scandal with Keemstar and act like they have any part of it. Is totally delusional. Polly is in fact the vibe, I agree. She is the vibe. Oh shoot. I might have to use my phone today. Dude.
Thanks for making this a part of your day. I really appreciate it. This is your brand rating.
Serbian Joker mode. I'm in my much clown love mode. MCLU, if you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Easter.
Hi,
how are you? Can I please just get a large ice coffee? Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube, so I'm like a little crazy looking here. Yeah, can I just get a large ice with a espresso and 2 sugars? And can I just get a green bagel toasted with butter on the side? Were you really?
Anything else?
That's it.
You know, food?
Okay. This is like slightly ripped, but it's mostly together. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me make sure I got enough cheese for you. I don't think I have enough change for it.
Oh, okay. I can pay with my card. It's no worries.
Sorry.
All right, guys. Hold on a second. All right. I'll just divide this.
Good.
All right, that worked. I just get weirded out because on StreamYard, it's like, I can't even see myself when I was going on, but they don't have like an app for StreamYard to stream from, so it's just in the browser. It's very delicate, especially to someone who fucks up a lot, doesn't have good motor like control. I'm not really good at impersonation, so bro, get this comment out my face. There's like this button that says share referral link. It's like taking up the whole screen. That's okay. I'll just take a plane. It's fine. Skinny bitch mini. Okay, that's not. This is better or worse? Bro, I don't know. Oh, yes, thank you for ski. Game Over says they thought they could get a Jewish lawyer to take on contingency or pro bono. They also said Keem would settle out of court. They're so delusional that it's funny. Truly, truly. Thank you. Let's go for a little walk and then go back and chill out for a bit. How much have they raised so far? I saw like they got like $200 donated for their fake scam lawsuit. Like, Paranormal says, well, Grace used to GoFundMe donors to sue her mother, like how she used the LA trip donors to go to Texas instead. Dude, this is their MO. They do this over and over. They scam their audience. And then they're going to come back and be like, yes, yeah, so it's not our fault that, like, someone else pulled out and this thing happened. And it's just, like, not our fault. But, like, I know I said give the money back. But, like, I know you guys really just want to support me. And, like, I know that you just want me to have the money because you like me, right? That's their usual MO. I wonder if they'll switch it up. Keem always has clickbait thumbnails fired or not. Ha. I'm sure Brantley is a paid actor, too. Well, I don't think she's a paid actor, but I think she could do much better. Brantley, call me. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. You too. I can treat her better. I got more money, more friends, more connections, more clout. Take on Keemstar any day of the week, bitch. So many beautiful people out in the world. I love to admire and to little swirl. Oh, I used to make it in coffee long ago, back when I had a job that isn't a total smoke show. The plan is probably to keep the court case donos. Absolutely. Because there is no court case. They're just trying to be like, they emulate Lolco Live in every way. Whether it's scamming and lying to their own fans, trying to exploit mentally ill people for their own profit, saying they're going to ass rape Lynx because she didn't sign up to be pimped out by Ben. And he thought Ralph might get to pimp out that pussy because she didn't interview. And he can't stand that he's just not needed. He just ain't really doing shit for anybody but giving us a clown show. And we love clowns. Much clown love. Look how beautiful. Let's go on the... There's a little hammock over here. Wait, is someone on it? Let's go knock them off. Who knows why Yale didn't want me? Just kidding, want me. Everyone wants a piece of this ass. Dude, it's hard to like change the camera angle. I just want to flip around real quick. Oh, is someone on it? No one's on it. Oh, it's open. It's open. Let's go. I feel like I'm in an ICP music video and I'm like one of the bad kids that's like going and fucking around at Yale. This is great. There's people sitting here. I obviously don't belong here. chat. Narcs always be trying to sue people. Yeah, because they're about power and control, and when you can't escalate to violence, you escalate to like legal threats. It's for the midwit narcissists. Hey there. Oh, hey puppy. Cute little puppy dog. Hi. Hi, cute puppy. Hi. Cute. Just living a dream as always. Ruby, are you a juggalo? So, when my older brother was like 11, he was an early juggalo. And I was like just around then getting into like Nirvana and like being like cool and like elitist. I thought it was lame. And I mocked him for it. But now I love ICP. And I embrace my clown identity fully. Sorry. This is the view from on top, baby. Oh. This is awesome, dude. Summer is here. Summer is here. I wish I had like anything to put this on. It's a little hard to balance the iced coffee and bagels and the camera. This is fun though. Yeah, bitch. I'm on a hammock right now. Uh-oh. Look, there's a man with a broken leg. Ben, do you want to go kick them in the leg like you did to your son? You want to go kick them in the leg like you did to your son? Huh? Alright, give me a minute. I feel like a spectacle of like disturbing the peace. Move right along. But great hammock. Really nice. Ruby, what's the temp there? It's like perfect out. Hey, how's it going? It's a clown outfit. Yeah. I just got looked at. Oh, I went to a party here before. Every once in a while getting on some Yale party. It went till like 6 in the morning. And it's like one of the first times I like tried drinking again after like not drinking at all or doing anything for like 6 months when I first got clean. But yeah, it feels like it's in like the high 60s, maybe 70s. It's absolutely stunning out. That was really nice, hammock. Just to go back there once I'm not holding so much shit. Hey, get crack. Skull and Bones rave party. Yeah, but I was sworn to secrecy, so I cannot divulge all the celebrities that I bumped into there. For a while, when I was like in between like New Haven and living in Providence, is the same time that James Franco was living in between like New Haven and Providence, and he went to RISD, and he hit on one of my very close friends and former lesbian lover, and she said no, for me, bitch. She said no for me, bitch. Not even a movie star. Not even a movie star can fight against this pussy. I'm saying this is sick. I should. We're getting pretty far from Ruby Lane right now.
Wait, no, me too. But like, I know that it's a public. That's what, if I really need it, I walk past.
Keem has titled tonight's LOLCO live stream, I Hate You. I don't think he's going to engage with them because he knows what they're doing, because he is also a narcissist psychopath who operates in a very similar way. That's why they hate each other. They are each other's mirrors. You know, I'm probably giving downtown PTSD right now from when I was psychotic and had clown makeup on. Even though I'm not psychotic at this moment, I'm just remembering all that. So I think we should start going, oh, it's so pretty out though. Look at, wow. Wow. I live in paradise, dude. It's fucking amazing. Beautiful. I love New Haven. She looks crazy. Makes Keem thinks like a 14-year-old girl. I mean, we all heard his dirty talk skills, and it could have probably been written better by a teenage girl. At least you would have some idea how female arousal works. But, oh, sorry. Dude, my cars want to play games with me, bro. These cars are playing games. Like, okay, you're going to zoom up like you're not going to stop, so I stop. And then you're going to just stop it midway through the walk thing and stare at me and force me to run across the street. That was a fucked up power game. Oops, I didn't mean to record this. What the fuck is that? I want to do a back camera shot. Let's get some back shots for Keemstar. I can't get out of the settings. Oh my god, I'm not good at this. Fuck, get me out of this. There. Dude, I wish you guys could see how hard this is, Jesus. He's like a 43-year-old toddler. I mean, that's what ends up being true about many people who have severe narcissistic personality disorder. And they're functionally autistic in their ability to socialize and relate to other human beings and their emotions. They can only understand it themselves. Everyone else, everything's a malicious attack against them. Everyone's always thinking about them. Blah, blah, blah. Da 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 da. You're gonna be so wet. Da 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 da. Bro, you're gonna be like totally, literally flicking that bean, bro. Da 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 da. Floodgate. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Bitch, you are gonna be like, bro, your clitty and pussy are gonna be popping, bro. You have no idea, bro. Hello, Mamacita. Prey detected. No, this is not gonna look very to be acting like that. It's just a beautiful day. Alright, let's walk the other way. Lynx! You want the king back? Bitch! Yo. I'm so excited for Sunday. How are you holding up, baby? Did you see that the Thorps are gonna sue Keemstar? They're and they already started a GoFundMe. I'm trying not to scare the Yaleys too much. It's hard when I guess I am in Joker mode, but not in the scary way that I once was. All right, I'm not gonna get arrested 3 times in 1 week. I'm not gonna walk into any strange houses and act fully insane. We're giving normal, giving Yale, giving beauty, giving skyline. The flood insurance. Keem it's worthy. I mean, he did offer to fix me, and it did have a slight sexual connotation. It makes you think about that week that I was going to spend at Brant's. Hey, listen, I'll take her. Grace seems to think that Brant is the one running the ship and who wants to fuck other girls. Girl, I doubt it. I doubt it. This is just how she keeps him happy because she thinks he's worth more than he is because she's young and dumb, much like Grace. You're both being scammed by older men who know better. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, shout out Drama Queen Lynx in the house. The woman of the week. Just ending my LOLSUIT coverage stream with a nice little walk. It's just so beautiful out. Get some exercise. Some say that's the Skull and Bones building right there, because it has like no windows and it's super creepy. But I think it's a decoy, actually. It's so hard to see this. Ah! Lynx says she's doing the best she can with this flood of new people coming in. Oh yeah, I saw you've been mentioned on that stream that it keeps like popping up on my radar that other people I follow are like covering it. That's why I invited you to the guy Just Stokes server over at the art. I did take a stream inside the museum, but I got in trouble for it, and there was absolutely no service. Keemstar.
You gotta check that flow. Dude, dude, your clit is gonna be like oozing water. You're gonna break Discord with that pussy juice, bro. Is Brantley built like a rugby player? She looks good in the body, pretty in the face. And when I wear a bra, you know it's push-up lace in your face. I'll put you in your place. You like a mommy dominator, makes you look so gay. Drop at my feet, suck on my meat like Keemstar. I will spray all over the goddamn day. All right, let's not yell. We're in public. Like a lot, just the yelling. Dude, it's so hard to change the camera. It takes like 8 minutes to flip it back and forth. This is horrible. This is a horrible setup. Oh, nope, we're not. Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Lie in bed and give me head. You don't have to ask. I don't have to beg. Hey, dear StreamYard, get rid of that stupid referral link because it means I can't see half the chat and it's freaking annoying. Keem doesn't need a dummy mommy to feel gay. Yeah, true. True, he's got that feeling on lock, it appears. Not the fun guy. Bro flirting. Like, bro. Like, oops. Literally, like, so close to other people. I think I really do lack spatial awareness. Oh, that clitty though. I don't understand. That itty bitty clitty though. Whoa! I gotta stop. Setting. See, now I don't want to hum anymore. I feel shy. I feel shy. Okay, here we go. This is a beautiful day. I want to share that with you. How beautiful is that? Better than the cloud. Staring back at you. Oh my god, it's literally so poorly designed. It's actually crazy. Like, I actually can't even. Keemstar. It's so nice there. I love that building on the right. That one, I might be looking at an old comment. Wait, isn't that where York Street Noodle House is? What? Oh, the noodle house is right there. It's a pretty good noodle house. I haven't been on a noodle vibe in a while, though. What did I get for food? I got a bagel. Yeah, whatever. Bagel, dry, no butter, skinny bitch behavior. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But get skinnier, bitch. Get skinny, yo, Richard. Oh, they tried to sue Richard. It was a Keem scam. Now they made a GoFundMe. Shit's been getting out of hand. Oh, Lynx came through with all the receipts. Ben was so jealous. He had to make a peep out the wallet. It's always so empty. And when they go to bed, they be fucking plenty. Incest is the name of their fucked up game. BDSM, daddy, daughter, what? They're fucked in the head, bruh. Yo, clitty dough. Yo, clitty dough. That clitty dough. All right, let's. Wow. At least we're going towards Rubyland because this is crazy. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Oh my god, it's windy. I can't. I hate the elements. That's why I don't go outside. I hate this. It was nice and I hated it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. Wow, beautiful. So, ever look at a flower and hate it? Quote from the band Flipper, obviously. Never hate a flower. I could never hate a flower unless it said white power, because that shit is demented. And in their mind, I'm rented, living rent free like a bumblebee. The bee in her bonnet, it will not be a sonnet. Look inside your face, it looks all out of place. The eyebrows are uneven. Your face, it looks like Steven. Oh, Jesus Christ. Keem has outlived iDubbbz. Yeah, iDubbbz had a rough comeback. I don't really know what the vibe was supposed to be. I don't get it. I am disgusted with the political streaming world, and I'm really glad that I relapsed in a psychotic episode that totally pulled me out of that zone, because I could have been in that kind of desperate, depraved situation of being a political streamer. Gross. Rather do porn. Oh, not talking about porn. Not talking about the real thing, baby. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, I am gonna wrap this up though. Beautiful day, beautiful stream, I guess. We all know it's a lawsuit. They're scamming. Donate at your own risk, because that ain't going anywhere but Ben's pockets to buy some more gadgets for them to fucking lose, because they're insane. Anything but makes sense. Remember, anything but makes sense. Thank you all for the donos too. We got Liddy. We got Richie. Richie rich, skinny bitch, young, skinny, and not thick. What's up, dog?
Hi. People are gonna die.
He was looking.
See me your email on Discord.
I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are gonna.
What's the big deal? They're old anyway, right?
Right?